This is Kiran, Community Growth Officer at Fairgaze School Media. Today I'm very happy to introduce Dr. Sangeeta Arora in front of all of you, who is the principal of Kothari International School. So it is my privilege to be sitting here today with her. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity, and I extend my warm welcome to you. Thank you so much once again from my end and from the end of Fairgaze as a team also.
Namaskar, good afternoon, and thank you so much for inviting me and telling me to have an interaction with you. It's a good moment for me too.
Great. So, ma'am, today I want to understand few things about Kothari. I mean, there are different aspects when it comes to the education part, and different aspects when it comes to maintain that position in the school community. So, my first question would be like, how do you maintain to be at the top position in the school community when it comes to Noida position specifically?
Thank you so much for acknowledging it first that we are standing in the top schools of Noida, and it's a fact. And as you said that it is always a struggle to go at the top, but it's the more struggle is to stay there at the position and maintain that plateau always. For that, the school is in the constant working. We never just bask in our past glory. Every year is a new year for us. Every year we think what we need to do, what we have a reflection. We sit together, what we have done, what went wrong, what was average, what was the best. So the average we try to make it the best, and what went wrong we chunk it, and
Yeah.
what is our best we want to continue with as our best practices. So every year is a time where we love to experiment and start with the new ventures. Now for that culture has been developed in the school. So every teacher has been given this kind of freedom and confidence that that you are the masters of your class and you must try out innovative things in your classroom. So if you want to bring new angle, new dimension to your teaching or whatever you are doing, whether it is music, dance, experiments, or your teaching, or you want some resource from the school. So that matters. So that kind of a confidence has been imparted to each and every teacher. This is the first thing. The second one is that to remain on top, you actually have to work on your infrastructure
Very
in a
true.
very and you have to, again, the reflection needs to be done. So that is being done with the administration. So what is it that we need? What we have to? We are always we are very proactive. I would say that in finding out what could become a problem to us. So even if we get one concern, we work on it in a very sincere and committed manner, and we find out the solutions very quickly. So we are known to be a school who is very responsive.
So
So
basically, you don't. Sorry to cut you, ma'am. Here. So basically, you don't get complacent with your
yes,
glories.
yes,
You keep
yes.
working so that you can be there in that zone, being the top school in the school community.
There is a cliche saying, and I would like to repeat it, that excellence is not a goal; it's a journey. So
Definitely,
we
ma'am.
believe in
Everyday
it.
journey.
Yeah, so we believe in it. So we know it's a journey, and it's a journey where you have to be well prepared. So you need to be on a constant journey. A, B, you need to be well prepared. Third, you need to build up your team. Fourth, you need to bring that team with you.
Because I believe team effort is everything.
Yes.
Today you are sitting at this designation, but you must be having people around who are looking up for certain things and giving you the report, and then you are taking decisions over that.
Yes, that is there, but also, the people work when you are connected with them emotionally. Okay, they work
Exactly.
with
I
the
also
heart.
believe in this one.
So if you are connected with them emotionally, so they work for you. They go for an extra mile.
It
So
brings
every
loyalty.
yes, and there are schools who are paying more. There are schools who are giving more, facilities or anything else. But here they find the comfort. Here they find that love and affection, and they find that they are my members, even my teachers, my school, my students, my parents. They are very valued. So when you get that valued emotion from the school, from the management. It's not me, it's my management too.
Mhm.
So when you get it from the management, they feel that we are important. So that importance that they feel, so that one-to-one relationship is being developed, and that gives the school to always stay on that excellent plateau.
Fine, thank you, ma'am. So my second question would be like we always talk about values in India.
Okay.
Values are there over the top, culture and everything, diversity when it comes to India. So I want to understand how do you instill, I mean, how do you work to instill those values in the students?
Uh, you see that if you have heard about the gardener who has given the multiple intelligence, you must have heard about the different multiple intelligence of the children, how they learned about it.
Yeah.
So along with that, now the thing which is coming, yes, it's good to have an intelligence, but we also want the ethical thing. Now, it's a very simple understanding. You may be the best engineer, but if you're not an ethical engineer, nobody would like to hire you. If you may
Yes.
be the best doctor, but if you're not an ethical doctor, if you're not a person who is taught the value, nobody would like to go to you.
Character building.
So this kind of a thing we instill in our children also. Yes, we need to have excellent skills, but with that, humanness should not be gone anywhere. So the values come in different forms in terms of life skills. You see, you may be a little bit weak in science or maths, or you may not know much of an English, but if your life skills are good, then you are able to save them. And there is a research which also says that the average people who are doing average in their school life, they shine later on. Why? Because they have developed the other skills, the life skills.
Now, this is very true. This is personally experienced by the. I mean, I have seen so many toppers who are out there, but I believe average ones are doing good in life.
So why? Because they have learned those life skills. So one of the life skill is that you have to understand that that you are not the best. You need to work with the people, because the average people are able to work with the people very nicely, right? The concept of understanding the failure. The average people knows the value of the failure and then working and then moving ahead. That value is instilled to them. The life skills are given to our children in a very nice way. Another thing that we as I told you, that we work one-to-one relationship. So when we know, we have a very strong team who work on the special education.
Okay.
So for us, we identify the child and then we work on it where the child needs the help. Whether it is because of a condition, a learning condition, or health condition, or a habit condition, or a motivational condition, or it's a family condition. So I have a very strong team who is working. So I have a team which involves the educational counselor. I have a team who are trained special educators. I have the special need trainers with me. So it's a very strong team which is working over here. And I would say when I came over here, it was already in place, and that's one of the important things that the Kothari International School is known for. So my predecessor was also very much interested in it, and I was also, wherever I have gone and I have worked in previous schools, there also I built it up, but here I got that team handed over to me, which has been taken up further. So special education, I have seen my children growing up and going out in good universities, and especially these children whom the boys say that they will not be able to do. So they have taken admission in good universities. So my own thought process is that if you are able to help one child in your life with difficulty, and that's equivalent to teaching 1,000 children, because they will find many mentors to help them, but this child only needs you. So we work with that kind of a conviction, with that kind of compassion, that the child who has come to us, it's our responsibility to take them forward in each and every sense. And when I say it, I mean it with my heart. So we call our school as a school with a heart.
Sure, sure.
It's the mind is needed, but if you don't have a heart, you're not complete human.
We'll be robots then.
Yes.
These emotions and feelings are there which are making us, different from the animals.
Yes, and my teachers are also trained into this empathy, that you should have that empathy when you're talking to the students. So,
Sure, sure.
so for that, we pride ourselves in, and when we are saying life skills, we offer internship to our children. So from grade 8 onward, the children get the internship. So they learn to work with others, and I'm very proud of it. In the last 3 years, 200 children of our school have got internship.
So, ma'am, I personally believe over this agenda that interpersonal skills are there. You must have heard of this term. It is very much common in the market right now. These skills are very much important apart from the academics, because these are the skills somehow which are going to help you to get yourself adjusted when you are going to be the part of workforce in the future.
Yes.
Because that is your ultimate agenda. Some day or the another, you would be the part of workforce.
Okay.
You would be doing something to achieve your purpose, to get your dreams fulfilled in the life. So this is how you can say that you are helping students to develop those interpersonal skills.
Yeah, along with the interpersonal skills, it is also about to understand, you see, what is the purpose of education? First of all, I believe it is about the self-development. But along with that, we also want the children to, fend for themselves. It is also about earning. So what is it there in the market? So you try out different internship. With the interpersonal skills, you come to know which industry.
Exposure, wide exposure to them, so that
and both the things help you.
Exactly.
Both the things
Truly,
help you.
ma'am, truly.
So you see, when they will be coming to the workforce, so let's take the scenario. A child entering my school at nursery, 15 years down the line, the child will be out of the school. And I always say, do we really think the world remains the same? When the child has entered the school, when it's going out.
Definitely.
15 years, there will be a lot of changes in terms of everything. So where these changes will be experienced by the child. The school is the only medium to do that. Of course,
premises.
Yes, one of the medium the parents will also be giving. So if you go for the internship, this is one way of telling them this is how the world is outside is looking for. So peep out, see, this is one window, this is another window, this is third window.
That is wonderful, ma'am. So somehow you are providing the infrastructure to them to get that exposure and then become adaptable in the life, so that they can also see different dimensions of life.
Yes. And to this point, I would also like to add on. This is also one of the research of the Harvard, and it says that now the children, they are going to change at least 3 professions. Okay, I'm not talking about
these days. Yeah.
Yes, it's not about the job. Like I have been in education throughout my life, so I've changed organization, but I still remained with the education.
Yes.
But next generation, which is coming into the force, and it is happening right now. And if you have seen it, the engineers are turning into the retailers. Now, if you talk about Zomato, it's an engineer turned into a entrepreneur, and just giving a platform for the selling of or serving of the food. Yes, right. So it's a change of the profession. From an engineer, you have gone there. Of course, you have used your technological skills, and of course, that person has got the entrepreneurial skills also, understood the business also, and that's why the person is able to do it. So this kind of a change will definitely come. So then we have to equip our children for the same.
With that.
And that can only happen in the
school.
Yes.
Because the parents have given you responsibility somehow.
15 years. I always take it, we have got a huge responsibility. When we take the child and when they leave the school, there is a 15 years of gap. And that 15 years, we need to progress. As for the society.
Thank you so much for giving this perspective. I wanted to understand how do you support holistic growth, but I guess I have got my answer, because you have given so many aspects to my understanding that we are providing infrastructure to the schools, we are asking them to get that wide exposure of the market so that they can become adaptable when they come. out of the school premises after 15 years of education. So thank you so much, ma'am, for having us here today, and I would like to wind up now. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. Namaskar.